This is Lucinda Karma for president. Yo, I just watched the Black Lives Matter versus Hillary Clinton. They had their debate. It's all over YouTube if you want to see it. But I'm gonna break it down because a lot of people don't really take the time to apply the mental capacities to these switch talk shit and back and forth political conducts. But yeah, so I gotta say, to some degree I agree with both sides. Black Lives Matter seems to believe that changing the way people think will help do something as far as the way black people are treated in America, and the way Hillary Clinton says some stuff that I was agreeing with, as far as a lot of times you get these black people that want to criticize the gay movements because bills get passed and they feel like the LGBTQ is getting too much attention. What they're not taking the time to understand is that, as Hillary Clinton was saying, you can't just activate, you can't just antagonize, which is an organizing technique. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, rowdy the crowd up without giving them answers. You're not really saying like what's okay, what we gonna do about this? You're getting people on board and you base building, but you're not really saying, okay, what we gonna do about this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like cops getting shot. Cops shooting black people. Yeah, cops getting shot too. Fuck, whatever. Any else? Yo, cops shooting black people, yeah, it's wrong, but okay, so what are we gonna do about it? Aside from, protesting and gathering together and saying that it is inherently wrong to kill these innocent black brothers and women. But, okay, what are we gonna do about it? That's basically what Hillary Clinton's saying. Like, what kind of bill or what kind of laws do you want to put in place, because you can't change the way KKK people feel about black people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of laws you want to put into place? My retort to that is, I don't really believe there is laws you could put into place to make a KKK person or somebody who's very discriminatory against another race or crowd stop them from doing something. Like, Obama just passed a law so that transgenders can use the bathroom, and you already see what happened in Carolina. And I believe it was Mississippi or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If they're people against the shit, you can't legislate acceptance, as a friend of mine said. And my big problem is, see, Hillary Clinton is not really pro-black, and she says shit like she wants to improve the life and the quality of the children. Let me explain to you what that statement means. That statement means that she believes that young black children grow up to be gangsters, thugs, killers, robbers. This is what she expects all black children to grow up to be. This is why she says she believes in changing the life for the young children. That's kind of fucked up. I don't know how you view upon that, but basically she's saying that black people just grow up to be unnecessary parts of society. And she's saying that she wants to improve the life of the children so that they will be productive parts of society. And I'm kind of left with a conundrum between what she says and the Black Lives Matter says, because okay, you can increase the education, try to increase the education, or you can try to make these attempts to make life as a black child change. But how do you really change that when it's the people in power that have to actually apply these formulas? Like, okay, so again, like, you pass legislation for transgenders use the bathroom, but then you get the state that says, nah, fuck that. These motherfuckers ain't going in my bathroom. Okay, so if you pass federal legislation that is supposed to increase the livelihood of young children, I'm gonna say black children. Hillary Clinton don't say black children, but the lives of young black children, who's supposed to apply that? Like, you know what I mean? Who's actually supposed to do the hiring? And, you know, because affirmative action didn't really work. You know, you had white people backlashing like, we losing jobs because, and that's the same thing that happened back in the day, I believe the 60s or whatever the fuck, when people did the Great Migration. The white people wasn't trying to hear the blacks coming up here taking all the jobs. So, I mean, I don't know what, you're not going to like my resolution, because I do believe in, you can't just antagonize, you gotta have a resolve, something that people can sign off on. You're not gonna like my resolution, because my resolution includes violence. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna go with it. That's all I'm gonna go there. That's all I'm gonna say. My resolution includes violence. I don't see any other way. Just not gonna happen. Lucinda Carmel for president. Anarchy. Violence.